One more real quick thing. Touch. They always say that touch is so important, like to the infant and to humans, and that's just one of the things that we crave. Could you expand on that a little bit, why that's so important as physical beings?
Well, again, we think there's a bit of a flawed premise going on there, because the truth of it is, you and the newborn are vibrational beings. And when you are source energy, no one's touching you, but you're pure positive energy. In other words, it feels divine. So again, you're born into your physical body, and let's say you're a newborn surrounded by frightened parents or worried parents or arguing parents or insecure mother with this new life, this new experience, this new whatever. So there is this, you're so gonna like this. There is this insecurity that this infant is born into, but the infant isn't insecure because the infant still is connected powerfully to pure positive energy. Oh, we love telling you this. When an insecure mother holds her secure baby, the insecure mother feels more secure. That touch is more important to the mother than it is to the baby. Way more. Way more, you see. So it's really interesting to us to hear insecure people. In other words, if you're insecure, if you're all frightened about something and you hold the hand of another person who's frightened, you're just more frightened than you were before. In other words, have you ever taken hold of a trembling hand? In other words, it doesn't bode much confidence within you. So when we're talking about touch, or when we're talking about influence of any kind, unless you're reaching for someone unless you're touching someone who's in a stable place, their touch is of no advantage to you. What you're reaching for, we like to say, as an attention getter, most people are looking for love in all the wrong places, because they think there's security in numbers. But often the greater numbers are just fanning the flames of more insecurity. In other words, we are afraid of something, so we need to band together, because in our joining in forces we'll be stronger in our combat against this. And that's all just such backwards thinking, where if you are reaching for alignment with who you are, which is your inner being and all of your resources and source, or what man calls God, all of that, as you tune yourself to that frequency, you just become more and more sure of your own stability and your own ability and your own well-being, you see. So sometimes people will say to Jerry and Esther, people are so kind to them everywhere they go, and especially in gatherings like this. And often someone will offer them a massage or a therapeutic something or other. And Esther always says, and means it with everything that she is, thank you so much, but we get all of that from the inside. In other words, she can lay in her bed and ask for a vibrational cellular massage, and if she relaxes, she can feel the cells of her body resonating with the intention that she has set forth, and well-being is just obvious to her. But if Esther is out of the vortex asking for that, we can't massage her back into the vortex, nor can some well-meaning person with a table and lots of good sauce. Right. You see what we're getting at? So touch is about vibrational alignment. In other words, how often are you standing there by yourself and you feel the exhilaration of energy moving through you as you come into alignment, you see? And so there are a lot of people making a lot of statements from a place of not understanding that they are energy, and not understanding that what alignment is.
Thank you.
Very good. Now what?